magic is a matter of perspective. How you choose to see life will imbue it with all these magical possibilities, the ability to see potential everywhere around you, even in the hardship. Or magic can take on the form of bad luck, coincidence. It can just be non-existent. There is no anything other than what it is. And these are all rights and choices that we have as beings. So how you choose to see life is the magic of life. I go by Magick with a K, M-A-G-I-C-K. That is a form in which is more ancient in my personal opinion and belief system. It is the elemental aspect of the alchemy and how we can transmute and transform our life to fulfill our great purpose. So with that being said, we have two animals tonight to kind of illuminate how magic is going to help us figure out what we can do to bring that potential in, because magic is potential. Magic is the unmanifested expression in life. And that potential is the thing that kind of keeps us going with our hope and our faith if we are locked into it. And it's also the thing that tests our faith and our hope in the bleak moments of despair. So magic is our ability to go forward. So tonight we have two animals. I'm feeling that I am drawn to this animal this evening, this spirit animal. Ooh, a starfish. Starfish is definitely all about showing oneself to the world. It's actually a great spirit animal to demonstrate the principles of magic, as above, so below. It is the embodiment of duality. And when we understand duality and the energy that is going on around us in nature, we can really learn to nurture and interact with that experience. And that becomes magic. So when we follow our heart, we're able to find our own unique vibe going forward. So Starfish is saying to find your vibe and follow it. That's going to give you the resolution that you're looking for. It's definitely a middle path card. So it's telling you that if you're in the middle of a conflict, definitely time to find some compromise with that aspect. Shuffle the cards for our animal messages. All right, Starfish. Prince of Cups. So it's definitely saying that there is a full energy power that is going forward that's going to allow us to move with great momentum. This energy definitely is a little treacherous, so I would express yourself cautiously with the idea of knowing that not everyone has your best intentions. So while you're developing your unique path forward, make sure that you're sharing it with the right people until you've worked out all the kinks. This is definitely a path in which that you've chosen that is about fulfilling your great purpose with the art card. This is a matter of resolution, of saying that, okay, you see the pieces, you see the momentum, all the planets are going direct right now, so there's this great energy and force that's happening, but make sure that you're allowing your emotions to guide you with great judgment, and you're not allowing your ego to convince you that it's your heart's truth. It's definitely going to be a very fast moving experience. Eight of Wands is telling us it's going to be swift, it's going to be quick. There is a message that could be on the horizon that could be guiding us forward. This is going to be a freedom of choice. Once again, empowering the uniqueness, the ability to go forward in your own direction, in your own vibe, to feel that vibe and own it. This is your freedom of expression. Make sure you don't burn the candle at both ends. There is the ability of having burnout when we go to two extremes. That's that black and white vision of the starfish. So make sure that you're introducing some gray areas and making sure that you're not completely over dominating the situation in one direction or the other. there is always going to be a ability to have another meal. There's going to be always a new goal, a new dream. So when you have this 10 of Cups here, this is definitely expressing the idea that there's going to be more work to be had. There's always going to be something else going forward. So if that's going on, make sure that you're not burning the candle at both ends, as I said. You want to make sure that you're taking the joy in being in the present moment and feeling it with that emotional fulfillment. Definitely with this aspect with the starfish, they actually don't have a brain. They actually have nerves that they have in each of their limbs that they sense what's going on. So it's a very intuitive concept. They are definitely able to hang out on the ocean floor and exist in water. So they're very grounded in their emotional approach, and they're definitely able to see both sides of a situation, but maybe they're not able to see the middle path. So whatever the situation is, there is a compromise to be had to find that freedom that you're looking to guide you forward in that momentum. I think that it's a interesting card for Magick and being able to say that there is lots of opportunities to follow forward. The starfish is definitely saying that there's a message of love from the universe. There's definitely a message here on the horizon right now that's going to be coming in to help us figure out what this all means. Figuring out the magic and what the concept is that we can discover from this spread is friendliness. Sometimes we have the connotation of magic being such a negative experience, or, you know, black practitioners, evil, you know, it's so taboo. Magic is what we create from the unexpected. And there's a friendliness and a kindness that we can express in that sharing of that compassion. And really, when you see duality at its finest, we can see that we have two colors blending within these trees to find a new hue. When we do that, that is that unique view that we can take in our life. That is the ability to go forward and be able to see how amazing diversity is when we choose to blend all the experiences together versus remaining on either side. That is why I pull cards from the same deck without reshuffling them, is because we all are part of the same journey. So when I pull cards for this animal over here tonight, it's going to be able to see that shared experience and how we're going to merge that together in that magical moment in life, that connection in humanity when we all feel disconnected. So it's definitely a unique card to have here with friendliness, and being able to see this journey come together with this color is just fabulous. As I shuffle these cards to see what's going to happen with Bear. Mr. Bear is here. He is here for the awakening. He is ready for the magic to come through, his personal power, the grounding force of new directions and introspection. It's definitely about a fresh start, and it's all about how is your home life? Are you in the middle of moving? What's going on? Time to take that hibernation when you need it and get cozy. Going into yourself will help you discover the magic in which you seek. And you might be awakening to some healing hands. Working with your hands to help others heal is definitely a cool aspect of the bear. And it can relate to someone that may have children, you know, being protective of your cubs. You know, maybe there's something going on that you need to be a little bit more present or aware. You know, take that mama bear approach just as a cautionary experience over the next week, just to make sure you know what's going on. You know, maybe your children might need a little bit more support than you thought, or there's something emotionally bothering them that you can be there for them a little bit better. Oh, we got some cards. We got some cards. All right. So we have the Nine of Swords. This all just fell at the sequence right here. So this Nine of Swords is all about self-love. And if we're going to awaken to our own inner magic and be able to create a new reality right now, we have to have a form of self-love. Our negative talk will only get us more negative consequences or unfavorable circumstances, relationships, just all that drama and chaos. So it's not chaos magic. Chaos magic is something completely different. That's a topic for another day. But Nine of Swords is saying that love me as I am and to love yourself. The Ace of Swords is coming from a very favorable position, that there's been some clarity or direction that has occurred with that concept. I think it's definitely time to step into that power. This is associated to the number 22. We have 4 portals in the month of February right now that are in activations in the master number of 22, which is a builder. 9 and 1 makes a 10. That's a form of completion. The Hermit is here to say the introspection is here with the Bear. The Bear is pointing to the Hermit. The Hermit's looking back. You know, go back in, find that quiet time to see what's going to be going on within your space. 6 of Discs is bringing in the concept of home life and stability and roots. So if you've been attracted to this concept and you feel like things are unstable right now, there's going to be great success and great fortune occurring. May be a good time or a direction for that concept. The Hanged Man right now is definitely integrating that concept of new perspectives, new directions, being able to go forward with a new zoom, a new magic. If you want magic in your life and things aren't going the way you want, or you feel like you're ready for that next experience to awaken within your being, know that if you just look at what you have in front of you and see on the other side, look at it from below, look at it from the side, you know, look at a flower in the garden and look at it from different perspectives, take in the beauty from different angles. That is the true secrets in the beginning stages of awakening the magic within our beings. Turning in, I guess this is definitely a theme. This card's definitely been showing up. Turning in is definitely where we need to be going right now. All planets are direct. Being able to step into that place and silence the naysaying doubt that is going on in the background is definitely where you want to go with the 9 of Swords. The introspection with the Bear medicine is definitely the solution or the resolution at this moment in going forward. And make sure that you avoid silencing your voice and compromising your vision for others. You're guided by a divine power right now that's telling me that there are great energies and stabilities that are on the horizon and success is there. You need to quiet the self-doubt and know that you have the confidence to master whatever you put your mind to. And the Bear knows how to stand on its hind-tuned legs. Hind-tuned 2 legs. Those rare legs that they are standing up on creates them to be a huge threat, a huge source of power, that ability to exert their leadership and their strength. So if you're doubting yourself going forward, make sure that you choose to tune into yourself before you give up on yourself. Now, to see where these 2 paths go, because they're all kind of about awakening the inner magic, and this is all about following your heart to take that next step forward, to navigate the course of yet freedom of free will and those choices of blending perspectives. But like I said, magic is perspective, and the Hanged Man is saying that introspection is where it's at, and this is saying that we need to kind of combine a few perspectives to get the result that we're looking for. Ooh. Harmony. Wow, we're just like getting all these cards that are familiar. Harmony is coming within the universe, as I said, with the heart chakra coming in, with that higher consciousness, this divine awareness. Dolphins are definitely a totem that is coming in for a greater expression into that emotional depths. They're super playful creatures, and when we start having fun with nature around ourselves, we're going to really get that amazing experience of that harmony. Seeing the Hermit and seeing the art, having these 2 cards come together, the only way to get into this experience is to be going within in order to find the direction forward, to listen and to slay those inner demons and to be our own light. versus being in search of a light. And when we come into that being, we radiate our light with our great purpose. When we have this experience, we come into great harmony. This is an emotional fulfillment. This is the ability to emotionally express ourselves and our heart's passion, our heart's purpose, without shame, without doubt, without fear, and regardless of the haters and the naysayers. So with that being in mind, the change is on the horizon. If you choose to embrace the magic of nature, the alchemy of change and duality, to be able to flip things all around, and that harmony and that change can exist if we choose to see it in the chaos of life experience, throwing us monkey wrenches of the unexpected. So magic is all around, and ignoring ignorance believes in the magic in everyone. Even the ones that don't believe in magic or believe in a higher power, I believe that their journey and their path is leading them exactly where they're supposed to be in learning what they're supposed to learn. So it's not meant for us to shove anything down anyone's throat. They will reach where they're supposed to reach because that is what they're supposed to experience. And once we accept that notion, we can truly engage in the beautiful, beautiful magic that life has provided humanity to participate in. So I appreciate you all joining in for Mystic Monday and learning about how we can bring a little magic into our life with bear and starfish. And either way, we lead from our heart. We are going to find that divine insight and inspiration to guide the next steps forward. So until next time, have a great evening.